I had 3 major like big like successful stories, and one of them was Raymond's story, because I just felt like he was the best player in the city by far, and yeah, he was the best player, and I, you know, don't get me wrong, Ray cold, but I felt like I just helped him take his game to the next level. And for me to like witness that with my own eyes, like I said, I'm a hooper and I know the difference.
Yeah.
That was like, man, I felt like proud. But so it was 3 of them. That was one, and then I had a kid. His name was Anthony Jones. It was my little guy. So his mom's. It was around that time, right after kind of like Ray. Yeah, so his mom, he was a sophomore. This is a crazy story. He was a sophomore. He went to Destiny, right? Was playing JV. Man, his mama, he's like, mama, like, yeah, I'm trying to get him better. Boom, boom, boom. I was like, bet. So he went from a shy kid, from not talking at all, until he got he got in the paper. He was one of the top leading scorers in the state. He got girls now. His swag, it was like, dog. I'm like, man, this all off basketball. This is all basketball. So like, when people was like, yo, like, is you just training to get to league or whatever? Like, no, you probably just use this like build your confidence. Like when I tell you, bro, this boy never talked. He never talked about girls or nothing like that. So from 2 years, he went from a JV player to one of the top players in the state. And like I by far, like I was like proud of that. Like he was in the newspaper and everything. Like he shouted me out in this article. Like my trainer had me, I used to have him at the lake 5 in the morning. We'd work out 2 or 3 times out the week. I mean, a day, 2 or 3 times out the day. I had him working out with all the pros I was working with, and just to see his success like that in 2 years, like, and didn't nobody know about him, like nobody, man. I was just like proud of that, dog. Like that shit had me like lit, like man, like. But for him, it was like his confidence though, like. This boy never talked. Like, so he went from that to sophomore to his senior. He got girls, he feeling himself. All because he got good at a sport. And that's why I be telling parents, like, you know, sometimes he probably just needs this little boost of confidence just to get him through school, or you know what I'm saying? Like, so he don't gotta be like, just because he's trying to get to the NBA, like, no, I might help him get a scholarship. So he ended up going to school for free and everything, man. So it was 3 of them. That was the second one. And then the third one is when I got in the newspaper. When I got in the newspaper.
That too, yeah. Tell us about that.
This was crazy too, man. I got stories today. So so I remember so this was like 2019. This is like right before the pandemic too. So I'm so right now, so 2019, I'm like, everybody know about me. People still like doubt me, this and that, but like my name is out there as a like legit trainer. I didn't train with the pros, all that, this and I did it can't. Boom, boom, boom. So it's like, so I should never forget this day either. I'm at my mom's house chilling on the 4th of July. Chilling. So back then, I'm getting nothing but like emails about, hey, can you work on my kid, this and that, like cool. So I ain't really responding to everybody, cause I'm just getting like everybody blowing me up, cause I'm labeled as one of the top trainers. This is before, like this was like in 19, and like nobody else is really training right now. So I'm like the top guy right now. So I'm at my mom's crib. I'm like, I'm gonna get this email. Like who's this? So he like, oh, you know, I see what you're doing, this and that. So I'm like, I ignore it. No, let me get it back. This is like a couple days before the 4th. So I seen it. I ignored it though. Like I don't know, somebody just cause I get plenty of emails. So on the 4th, he emailed me again. Like, you know, I see what you're doing, boom, boom, boom. So I'm like, all right, let me just, you know, take the call, boom. So I get on the phone, like, man, I know what you're doing, boom. I just want to come in and talk to you, you know, get your story, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, all right. I said, man, pull up at South on Monday. I said, pull up, because it was like a Friday or Saturday. I said, man, pull up on South on Monday. And, you know, I'd show you, because at that time, I had all, like, I had who was everybody in the gym. Like I said, like I had Corey, Bree, DG, Dwight, Big Mitch, Anthony. It was like a lot of them. We all was just working out.
A lot of the top players in the state.
Yeah, so Monday comes, right? So Monday comes, he come in the gym with like 6 people, like reporters and everything. I'm like, damn. I'm like, oh, okay, this is legit.
Yeah.
So he interviewing everybody, boom, boom, boom. Like, yeah, man, I feel like your story, like what you doing. I've been following, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, cool. So he said, I'm gonna write it up. I'm gonna put it in the paper. So all right, cool. So I'm thinking he just writing some shit up and like he ain't really that serious. So that's my mindset now. So like, cool. So this was like on a Monday. He texted me like a Wednesday. He was like, man, it'd be in the paper tomorrow morning. I'm like, all right, cool. Man, I get up the Thursday morning. He sent me the link. He said pro trainer Thomas Shumpert. Like, I'm like, oh shit, like this real. Man, my phone started blowing up. Like who is this guy? Like this and this and that. Like top trainer. This is like in the sports paper, bro. Like, mind you, I'm like, damn. Like I've been in the paper before for high school, but not like top section of sports. It's like cool. So then
funny because I know I seen you before that, but I know that stamped you. I remember that article.
So like it's crazy. So I'm like, oh shit, like dog, I'm in the paper. So I'm telling everybody, boom, boom, boom. I posted on Facebook, man, my phone going crazy. So he was like Saturday, you can go pick it up from the stores. I bet. Man, I go pick it up from the store Saturday morning. My shit on the front page of the sports, bro. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh shit, like that shit on front page, bro. Man, my phone was blowing up. Like, who is this guy? This and that. Like, people thought it was fake, bro. I'm picking up newspapers from Walgreens. I bought like 20 of them.
Yeah.
Dog, that was on the front page. Like, they said top trainer Thomas Shumpert. Like, it was my picture and Bree on there. So I'm like, shit. So after that, man, that's when it really like stamped. Like people like, okay, he's serious now. I was serious before, but that just took it to a whole nother level, dog. Like, yeah, man, I was like, man, that was crazy. And then what was crazy, I wasn't going to respond to it.
Yeah.
So
it could have been a missed opportunity.
Man, but when I seen it, when I seen it in the papers, I was like, bro, ain't it? And at that time, it had never happened. Yeah. Never happened.
Yeah, I ain't never seen that either.
Never happened. Somebody from the trenches, you're in the front page, bro, like, not the back of the page. And look, no, this was like a whole section, and I had another one like in the back of like page like 7. It was like a big old article.
Yeah.
So I was lit, dog. I was lit.
Yeah.
Man, my phone was blocking emails like, who is this guy? And people was hitting me, we want to do this together. Like, man, I was super proud of myself, man.